This meal is going to be called Instant Pot Pressurized Cooker Apple and Brussels Sprouts Meal.
Welcome to Vegan Kiwis to Pistachio.
This is a very easy recipe. It doesn't require very many ingredients. In this bag is one pound of Brussels sprouts, 1 teaspoon, and I'm using Country Crock vegetables spread, 1 medium apple. You're going to need about a cup and a half. 1/8 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of organic agave nectar, 2 cups of good water. Now what you're going to do is, prior to getting things started, you're going to put together the sweetening ingredients. Daily Chef Organic Agave Nectar. I need a tablespoon of this. So, there it is. Of the ground nectar. It's a matter of mixing it together. Okay, so the first thing you do is you take this little sticker that they left to put on over all your vegetables. Wash it down, get any dirt out. If you don't know how to use this apple corer, take a look at my video on how to use an apple corer. Really simple. Alright, so just going to position it. See how easy that was? And we're just going to push it out. It doesn't always go through, so this is a very sharp knife, so just kind of push it through this way. Grab the core and twist, and that's it. You're left it. What you want this diced, and you want about a cup and a half. And I'm going to leave the skins on, but normally I take them off. It's roughly a cup and a half. The next thing you do is you connect your Instant Pot, remove the lid. You're going to put it back in here. Then you're going to add your apples. Next we're going to clean these Brussels sprouts. Now it's fairly easy to clean Brussels sprouts. You look at them, and if there's any bad leaves, you cut it out. And in this case, I'm going to leave the lid off the Instant Pot off and just drop them in here as I prepare them. This one here, I'm going to cut the tips off. You don't want any of those. A couple leaves doesn't make it. You don't want any of this brown stuff inside your food. You want it to look like this. So we're going to add the water to it. Now, directions say to add about a cup and a half. And this time you can't pour it right over the vegetables. So that was a cup and a half. So now the next step is to put the cover back on. Now we all know that the Brussels sprouts family is part of the cabbage family. And the reason that people don't eat Brussels sprouts is because they cause gas. We're going to add 2 stalks of celery. We're going to cut it up in large chunks. And we're going to add it to the pot. This is one of the secrets to being able to remove some of the gas from your odoriferous Brussels sprouts. We're going to add this to it. The pot is still going to be cooking. And then we're going to press manual. And in this case, we're going to move it all the way down to 3 minutes. Now normally I would do this for 1.5 minutes, but these are much bigger Brussels sprouts, so I'm going to cook the full 3 minutes. Okay, that's it. And now it's going through its process. So we'll see in a little bit. You have to make sure this sealer is on the middle so it seals, and everything's ready. Now there's 2 rules of thought. This is going to take 3 minutes to cook, but in reality it's going to actually take longer. The pot has to come to pressure, and then it goes through its 3-minute cycle. Then it takes another 10 minutes to be able to vent it. If it were beans, I would allow it at 10 minutes. But because they're just going to be Brussels sprouts and apple, I'm going to fast vent it, and I'll show you how to do that now. Just ended right now. So now we have to wait for the lock to drop, then we can open it up. I'm going to put this towel, regular towel, over the edge and just fast vent it. It's hot, so that's why I'm using a towel. You see, obviously use the other end. So we're just gonna see the steam that's coming out. It doesn't need to be cooked anymore. Now the difference between some meals is that usually the Brussels sprouts are cooked different from the apples. In my meal, I put the apples together because I like the taste of the apple mixed in with the Brussels sprouts, which is why I called it the apple Brussels sprouts meal. Now is this safe? It is, as long as you're careful not to get yourself burned. Would I recommend as somebody young doing this? No. I would just say wait the 15 minutes it takes to naturally vent it. So now there's almost no steam left. Okay, the lock just dropped. Couldn't open the lid if the lock was still there. Let the juices fall in. Put this in a safe place so nobody can hurt themselves. Now this is how you know if it's ready. Take the fork. You see how easily that fork went in that Brussels sprouts? And these are tough little guys. So this is ready. Don't have to eat that celery, though I probably will use it in a different meal. And the apple are perfect. See how it slides on the fork? So that's all ready. Now let me show you how to finish the meal. Now on these trays, there's a little ring at front. You see how I picked that up? Now just carefully pull it out, making sure that it doesn't let go any of your food. And I'm moving it to another plate. Now what we're doing next is we're going to build the dinner plate. Get yourself a large spoon. Mix the Brussels sprouts and the apples together. And leave out the celery. Celery is not part of this meal. The celery was there to remove the gas, the odoriferous gas from the Brussels sprouts. But do make sure you put all the apples in. Next, you're going to add this sauce, which is a combination of the nutmeg and the agave syrup. I'm just going to pour it over the top. It kind of gives it a nice little sweet taste. The last step is to put on the butter. Take the butter, you only need 1 teaspoon. So just take your butter. It's a little bit more than what you need. So it's 1 teaspoon and a little thing that fell off. Okay, so put that on top. And then probably shouldn't do this, but just mix it all together. Put the butter away. This is your presentation, and then taste it. You'll taste the Brussels sprouts first. Now it's warm, so you might be careful. Have to be careful. So this was very hot, but I still could taste the subtle flavor of the agave and a little bit of the butter. So this is a very nice balanced meal. You have your vegetables and you have your fruits. You can make a nice meal, which is going to be my meal tonight, or it can also be a side dish if you want something different. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to our next video together.
If you like this channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.